Indiana, and today we're going to be doing a video on idioms, which is a more difficult error to spot on the grammar section of the SAT. So the first step to solving problems that deal with idiomatic errors is to memorize prepositional pairs. So the prepositions that are being shown, for example, are to, of, from, and with. And you know that preceding those prepositions have to be certain words. So for example, to. Indebted to, able to, forget to, apply to, and relevant to. And for of, consists of, capable of, jealous of, and resentful of. From, recover from, protect from, escape from, and finally with, credit with, and associate with. So you know that certain words must come before the preposition, and if it doesn't, then it might be incorrect. Now, the second thing to pay attention to is the word as versus like. So many students think that those two words are interchangeable when they actually aren't. The difference is the word as is used to compare actions, whereas the word like is used to compare nouns. For example, he did not vote for the Libertarian Party as I did. The word as is being used because we're comparing the action, which is vote. Whereas in sentence 2, her coat is just like mine. We use the word like because we're comparing the object, which is the coat. And the third error to pay attention to is whether to use the word whether or if. So whether implies that there are two possibilities to a certain situation, whereas the word if is presenting a conditional statement. So the first sentence, Edward wasn't sure whether to attend the party. We use the word whether because the two alternatives are either Edward attends the party or he doesn't. Now the second sentence says, if Edward comes to the party, he will bring ice cream. Now we use the word if because it's conditional, and it's tentative whether or not he actually attends the party. Yeah. And here are some practice problems. In question number 1, the reason why many people vote for a specific candidate in a general election is often based less on issues than we would like to believe. Report E, no error. So let's start with portion A. The reason why many people vote for a specific candidate. Now at first it doesn't sound incorrect because we always say the reason why. But just as we established earlier with the prepositional pairs, there are certain pairs of words in the English language that must come together. And in this case, the reason why is incorrect because it should say the reason that. So the sentence should read, the reason that many people vote for a specific candidate in a general election is often based less on issues than we would like to believe. And all the other portions are correct. So choice A is the part with the error. And number 2, the initial decision for most new car buyers is if they want to purchase a new car or a used one. So as we established earlier in the whether versus if rule, the word if is being used when you're implying a conditional statement. So portion B uses the word if they want to purchase a new car. Now, we have to think to ourselves, is this a conditional statement or a situation that presents two possible alternatives? And we know that the person only has two options to choose from, and that is to purchase a new car or a used one. So because this sentence discreetly shows you that there are only two possibilities, the word if should be replaced with the word whether. So the sentence should read, the initial decision for most new car buyers is whether they want to purchase a new car or a used one. So portion B is the incorrect portion. In sentence number 3, the choice the budget committee now has to make is between building the proposed children's playground or upgrading the park's antiquated facilities. Part A, has to. There's nothing wrong with that statement because this sentence is being written in the present perfect tense. B, is. The subject of the sentence is the choice, and because that's singular, the verb that follows it must also agree with that. So the word is also being used properly. And the word C, or. Because the word between is being used in the sentence to offer two different alternatives, the conjunction that follows in between those two options has to be the word and. So part C is incorrect because or should be replaced with and. And part D, antiquated facilities, there's nothing wrong with that either. So the sentence should read, the choice the budget committee now has to make is between building the proposed children's playground and updating the park's antiquated facilities. So the important rule to remember is that when spotting idiomatic errors, you can't always determine it based on the way that a sentence sounds.